Hey, it's Lydia, and I am back to give you an update. Can you believe it's April already? I know I am struggling with that a little bit, although I am very ready for spring. I'm also realizing this is the 4th month, and I'm still not financial coaching. I'm also realizing I've done a lot to make money this year to pay for groceries, but my main goal of financial coaching hasn't happened, and I am to the point where I think I'm pretty much ready to start. I have some details I need to work out that maybe would take me a week to work out and I'd be ready to go, but I just keep putting it off. And why? I think it's because I'm afraid to put myself out there and then to have nobody sign up and to be like, oh, this is what I'm doing. Nobody cares. And I think that's where I am. I'm afraid to put myself out there and I'm afraid to fail, but I need to do it. I need to do it. So that is something I need to work on. Also, I spent some money this week and I don't have enough money in my money that I've made folder in my wallet to pay for my groceries. So, not saying we're not eating, but I want to be brutally honest. That's where I am. And there were some things that I bought this week. I will post some pictures in my blog or on my blog, and I'll link to that in the comments. But I went to Sam's Club and I bought two 25-pound bags of flour because I've been making our own bread. Those were like $10 a piece, something like that. And then I also bought two Ziploc freezer bags, because I use those a lot to throw things in the freezer, especially as produce comes in the summer. And I was pricing them out, and it seemed to be the best price. I really like the hefty ones with a little zipper, but they're more expensive. And I'm trying to, you use the zipper like twice. And is it really worth the expense for how little I use them? Well, I did pick up at Sam's because, 4 littles, and it's just easier to do pickup sometimes. And I went to pick it up, and I was like, holy cow, these are huge boxes. It's a box. It has 4 boxes that you would normally buy at the grocery store in them. So it was a lot. But I spent $40 there on those 4 items. So that kind of killed my budget. I also went to Meijer and I spent, just a second, let me look. I spent $12.07. Actually, I sent my husband. I was able to get $20 worth of groceries for that. I had it $10. The coupon I shared about last week for $8, and then $2 that I'd gotten with one of the rewards. So I was able to save $10, and I'll put that picture in my blog post as well. But I got milk and apples, 3 pounds. They were $7. I was like, holy cow. But that's what my husband picked up. So we will be eating those, and they will not be eaten by my girls and left out half-eaten, because I was like, whoa, that's a lot of money for these apples. So that's what I spent. I made $4 selling some eggs, and I usually don't put that back into what I've made. There's somebody that pays us for eggs, but I need the money. Usually I just throw it back into our grocery bill, and then our chicken feed comes out of that. I still am budgeting for groceries in our budget. I'm just not touching that for groceries. So I'm gonna eventually use that money for something else. I also made $5 selling a loaf of bread. So I didn't make a whole lot. So I need to up that game this next week and start, even though I'm scared. So that's where I need to be. So I've tried something different this last week. I have my kids help me, and so you get to see them a little bit, but we are sharing our meals in video form of what we actually ate and what those look like and where they came from. You want to show them your crayons? Why don't you come over here really quick? They'd much rather see your cute face. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. So they are sharing what we ate this week in video form. And I got done with Mondays, and my husband said, you do know that ham comes from a pig. So apparently I said that ham comes from a cow. It does not, and I do know that. So when you're watching Monday, just ignore me. But I hope it's helpful to see them, and let me know what you think of this format, if it's beneficial for you or not. And so we will share with you now what we had to eat this week. All right, so it is a Monday. No smile? we're going to share with you what we are eating tonight. We're going to do this throughout the week just to give you an idea of what we're having. So tonight we are having, what's this? Meat, ham. And this was from a cow we got last summer. Not our favorite, the ham part. I don't know how they processed and smoked it. Just, we're not the hugest fan. So we've been putting off. It's the last piece of meat we have from that. We have
green beans.
Those, we did an experiment last year to see if we liked frozen or canned better. So I just cooked those up and sprinkled some Parmesan cheese on top. And that's what we're doing. I'm curious if you like home canned or home frozen green beans better. And then we also have
mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes. These were from Kroger. The $1.77 a bag with a digital coupon a few weeks ago. I think they have that going on right now. And then also pears. These are from not last summer but the summer before. So we are trying to use those up as well so that we can can some more. They were home cans that we got from a friend, huh? We got to go and pick them. So that is what we're having for what's today?
Monday.
For Monday night supper. Okay, today is Wednesday. We did not eat at home on Tuesday. We went over to my parents' house. So we are gonna skip that day and we're gonna do what we had to eat on Wednesday. And we will show you
bacon.
And these are pumpkin sourdough waffles. So we're using just some sourdough discard and some pumpkin that was in our freezer, and we made waffles and some bacon that we got around Christmas time. We have a local farmer that does like bulk pork that you can buy, and so we bought some bacon from there. We also have for fruit
strawberries and blueberries.
Strawberries and blueberries. So these were things that we froze last summer, and hopefully we'll be able to freeze some and eat some fresh this summer. So that is what we're having for
Wednesday.
All right, so we are back tonight, and it is what day, Sayla, do you know?
Thursday.
It is Thursday, and we're gonna show you what we're gonna have for supper tonight. This is jambalaya. Not something we've ever had before. And we were actually given this. Hold on, we'll show them that in just a second. We were given a mix, and I added some turkey from the other week when we had a frozen turkey. And so we're gonna try it out, see what we think, and hopefully it's at least edible. We are also having blueberries. Okay, put it down. You just want them in the camera too, Kitty. We're having blueberries. We had some of those last night with our strawberries, and we're finishing out what was in the bag from our freezer tonight. So that is what we are having for supper on what's today?
Thursday.
Good job remembering. Okay, can you tell them bye?
Bye.
Bye. Today is Friday, and I was planning on doing steak and some french fries with potatoes that we bought at the store for supper tonight. But Scott came home and said, let's go out somewhere tonight. So we ended up going out to eat for Friday, and we will have that steak tomorrow. It is in my fridge marinating, so we'll just do that tomorrow. It's nice to be able to be frugal in some areas in order to be able to go out to eat or other things that maybe we want to do, and not feel bad about it. So that is what we did. And some things that we do, granted we have littles, so I have 4 littles. We got 2 meals tonight and an appetizer. We had had a decent snack before we had gone today, and I knew nobody was super duper hungry. So the meal I got was a pretty big meal, so I just split that with my kids, and they all got parts of my meal and a little bit of my husband's as well. But this saves us some money. We don't have to have 6 meals when we go out to eat. And we were pretty content when we left. Everything was gone. We didn't bring anything with us, but we weren't hungry when we left. So depending on if I would have gotten a smaller meal, I probably would have gotten a 3rd one. But that is what we got tonight. So that is just a little tip to maybe help you save some money. My oldest daughter was a little disappointed. She said, but Mommy, I really wanted macaroni and cheese. Now, I don't know. We're homemade mac and cheese people here, and if you order mac and cheese at restaurants, a lot of times it's box. So I said, well, we can just go home and we can have whatever mommy's serving at home, which is not mac and cheese. But I did compromise and I said, we'll add that to the menu next week. So we will be having mac and cheese at some point next week because she really wanted it. And we had already ordered, and I'm like, yeah, we're not ordering mac and cheese. So hopefully that helps you maybe save some money when you go out to eat. And it is nice to have a treat occasionally. So that was Friday. All right, so those were our meals for the week. And we will see you again next week with another update of how things are going here. We'll talk to you later. Bye.